This week is Project Week. You will have an exam for chapters 7 through 10. There are 50 questions worth 2 points for a total of 100 points. You will see one question at a time and have 40 minutes to complete the exam. You may take the exam one time, so be prepared to take the exam before beginning. You should review the chapters and the quizzes before taking the exam. Yellow Dig this week I will post on work experiences. One of the benefits of having online classes is the varied backgrounds and experiences of the class. If you've been in the workplace for quite a while or just starting out, each student can gain from your experience. You may respond to this post, make an original post, or choose another topic. Earning points for Yellow Dig resets on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Be sure to earn your 1,000 points for the week by then. As a reminder, you can earn up to 1,350 points per week to catch up or work ahead. You'll be guaranteed an A in Yellow Dig if you earn 14,000 points by the end of the semester. All quizzes, exams, assignments, and Yellow Dig are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. They are not accepted late. Be sure to complete and submit them before the due date. This week we will begin the employment unit. This project is a major portion of your grade this semester, approximately 25% of the semester total. A brief overview of the project follows. This project will build on each other. You will need to conduct a job search, build a resume, provide references, write a cover letter, participate in a mock interview, and write a thank you letter to the interviewer. It won't be possible to score well on this project without taking the time to complete the process and steps. Okay, so let's take a look here. Come down here to week 9, which is this week. Now, the only assignments that are due this week is your exam and Yellow Dig. And so those two are required. Now, the rest of this, you're watching Instructor Guidance right now. The job description, the skills first resume, cover letter, references, mock interview, thank you, interview. These are just the details. These are what the assignments are going to entail, and they were spread out over several weeks, but it's important that you take these in particular order. So what I want you at least to do is this week is to go ahead and read about these. So for instance, the job description is what your total assignment is going to be based on. You're going to go through and do a skills assessment. You're going to go through and look at different jobs on Hire Lion, which you have a link here. You click on that, and you might want to go ahead and look at the video first before you get into Hire Lion. The videos are very helpful. So when you come up with a job description that matches the assignment requirements, that is what you're going to base your rest of your assignment on. Your resume will be tailored to that. Your interview will be tailored to that. Your thank you note will be tailored to that. So this is very important. If you do not submit a job description, I really won't know what type of job you were looking for or how you're going about it. So there'll be a major deduction on the rest of the assignment. So this is very important. One other piece here, if you kind of get into it and you figure that you don't really want to do that job, you can go get another one, another job description, and just upload it in the link, and then you can switch over to tailoring it to that. But you need to tailor it to a specific job description. Now, this is due by March 30th. I would do that first, though, because this is what you're going to base everything off of, and I would turn it in well before March 30th. As you can see here, it's found in the week 11 module is where the actual assignment link is. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the skills resume. Now, this one you can go ahead and work on really before this, but you're going to base it all on this. If you've never done a resume before, then you probably should go through and work on this to rough it in to get a feel for what it's like. And so you can click on this resume builder and it will take you to a page like this. And you'll see over here, create a resume, create a cover letter, create a profile, take a practice interview, etc. So majority of the assignments can be handled through here. And so it's important that you understand how to navigate this. And you'll see here there's some more videos. But to get started, I would go here and take a look at this video. This is from the Career Services, and they'll show you how to access it and how to work around it. Now, the other thing is that the final resume is not due until week 13. However, the requirement is that you send this resume to Career Services for review by Sunday, March 30th at 11:59. Okay. If you do that, they will give you a review, give you suggestions so you can make updates to it. And so that would be helpful to you. I will say this. They will let me know if you have contacted them and if you have worked with them. If you send a resume and you haven't done it, then there is going to be major points that will be deducted on that. Use this. Be sure you submit that by the 30th so they have time to review it, to get back to you, so you'll be able to submit the final resume on week 13. Okay. And then you have some additional instructions down here. So let's go to the next one. Come out of that. And then we have cover letter. Same thing. You saw the cover letter. You click on that, look at the instructions, and you'll be able to do that. This is due by April 6th. And so another good thing would be to work on that, because you're going to write a cover letter for the job that you listed in the job description. So if you're looking for a job in manufacturing and you work up a cover letter that is a job for sales and retail, they're not going to match. Okay. So match what the cover letter and the resume should be to the job description. And again, this is cover letters due by April 6th, and it's in the week 12 module. And we'll come over here. The references assignment. Okay, this link will take you to a website that'll tell you about how to set up a references page. And quite often you'll have a references page that will be separate from what your resume is going to be, that you would hand to somebody separately. But you also want to make sure that it is in the same font style that you did your resume in. So you can look at that link and follow what we're looking for here. And then you submit that in the week 12 module under the reference assignments. It's due by April 6th. Come down here. Now, the mock interview, if you've never done an interview before, same thing. We can go through. You should take a look at this particular video once you finish so you can learn how to upload it. But go and do a practice. You can see down here that there's a STAR interview. The STAR interview is a method that people use to see basically how you behave in certain situations. So they're not going to ask you necessarily what your 5-year plan is, but they may ask you, how did you handle stress? Or what happened whenever you had a difficult employee? Or what did you do when you worked in a team? Those type of things. And so the STAR interview is a method of listing the situation, the activity, the situation, the task, the activity, and then the result. And sometimes it's called STAR L because you'll tell people what they learned, what you learned from that activity. And so you go through, do a practice one of those, and then whenever you feel comfortable in doing that interview, actually record it according to the assignment requirements. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to get a link, and this will show you how to make the copy of the link and then put that in the mock interview assignment. It is due week 13, which is April 13. And then the last piece of it is a thank you for the interview assignment. and we'll click on that. And we can see that we have some information here on how to write a thank you note. And you'll probably want to look in Chapter 16 for a little more detail about that. And so, again, it would be a similar thing to where I write the thank you note. I would make sure that it addresses the key points that the chapter says, and that you get it submitted by week 13 in the thank you for the interview assignment. Okay, so that's an overview. I will give you updates on this every week beginning in week 11, so you know what's coming up. But I'm going to say that if you've never done this, this is not a unit to wait till the last minute. Work ahead. They're in fairly small chunks that you can take care of. But first and foremost, learn a little bit about the job description, learn a little bit about the skills, and work on your resume early. Get that put together and over to the career services so they can give you a review and send it in. I've found that if you wait until the last minute and they don't get it back to you, then you end up submitting a very subpar resume. So I think that's all I have for instructor guidance this week. You can contact me through messages or by email, myers-d@mssu.edu.